group of you, cave folk from Leighton Snow Island, have come to this green place of abundance at the vague words of tribal elders after you saw something pretty much piss yourselves.
Someone did literally piss themselves.
Suspended above water, you crossed the first place of greenness and abundance you've ever known, where you were set upon by a woman proffered this strange word to Barry.
Food bang, duh.
Bang? Yeah. I don't know Barry. I'm learned, but I'm dumb. I'm not eloquent.
She beckons to all of you, and she says, go, go, go.
Food was really good to me. I like this food. And if you guys are willing to go, I think I've already encouraged it.
Go, go, Barry Cave, she says.
I say, go, food, go. Go bang, go food.
This cave woman, Loop Greenless, begins to lead you deeper into these green rolling lands. There's hills up and down, but there's also lots of flat areas. Some of them are surrounded by little bits of rubble and rock in very regular shapes, however.
Like the stairs, like something we don't like shapes we don't normally see of rocks. Is that kind of a thing?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They look unnatural in their positioning.
I don't know how to ask if they're like statue, like gargoyle, like are they in the shape of something besides regular shapes, or is it just all regular shapes?
It's regular shapes. The rocks themselves are what make up these regular shapes around particularly flat, varied-looking bits of this greenery. So you've got rocks and squares around these areas that are flat amidst these hills. Loop says, go, 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 go thing, go, go.
Is Loop indicating a direction we should go?
Yeah, she's leading quite confidently down this hill.
So we follow Loop.
Yeah, well, unless you want to do anything else.
I mean, I've basically been I've been following Who this whole time. I feel like in my mind, who's our leader? Who has the biggest balls? So
pretty much, it's who has an idea and is willing.
That's my experience as well.
I saw Who get thrown backwards from a weird thing twice and be like whatever. Even though I know in the game Who is probably dumber, I think that Who is smarter because I've seen him just be ballsy, and for some reason I think that's because evolution. I think that's somehow smarter. I think he knows something I don't know, even though he knows nothing. I think I'm too dumb to realize that.
My balls are massive, and now that it's warming up again, when I sit on my leather desk chair like now, they get very relaxed. Balls are so massive, it makes my regular-sized dick look weird.
That's impressive.
So this cave lady's going down the hill. Y'all can follow any direction you want this. You're in this rolling green land of abundance. There are tall things that look like enormous sticks. A smaller hill rise to your right that's got a cluster of these big stick-looking things.
Yeah, me go.
You go Loop, you go big stick.
If Moog, Ung, and Toke aren't following, I'll encourage them. I hope they're following.
No.
I am warily pulling out my fist, though, just in case some shit goes down.
I mean, generally, I would like to be last in case something scary is going to happen because I think I'm so smart. So I would like to encourage everyone to be in front of me if I can. I just say your name, I say, go Moog, go Toke, go Ung, go. I cheer everyone on, and then I'm still there with you guys, but if you guys are in front of me, I don't mind.
Yes.
Me go in front.
Hell yeah, that's why we like you, Hugh.
Me go fast.
You're so willing
Fuck
to die.
yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, you all go. Almost mentioned smelling cave monsters. Something shambles out of the big sticks. Doesn't really make an approach, but it's probably 3 times your height. Massive proportion. Big arms, big body. Short to little to no neck. It's got gray skin, and it's got plants growing out of its head.
This feels like a perfect time to roll my herbalism skill, because it's got plants in its head. I rolled a 6 on herbalism.
They look incredibly lush. The plants atop this thing's head. Very
in my experience, that means food. So I'm going to say food. I'm going to point at that thing and say food to everyone here.
Huh?
Go bang, food.
Yeah, me go food.
Go bang, food. Bang, 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 food.
Who?
Moog afraid. Moog used run away.
Wait, can I romance Moog and be like, Moog? I rolled a 6 on romance. Moog.
Moog points at scary monster and then says, go!
Me go.
There you go. Go where?
Go big scary monster.
Okay.
Go.
I'll try and hug Moog to stop Moog from leaving completely and just comfort Moog, food, and it's like pat Moog on the back and comfort. Don't leave completely, but you can be back here with me. Me and Moog will be in the back together, romantically.
Whoa.
Moog hide
Moog.
behind the stick.
Hear Luke calling out from the bottom of the hill, but she's mostly just grunting. Go.
So is Loop ahead of us?
She's ahead of you at the bottom of this hill. This big hill that you've got the square thing, the square patch of land where the things inside seem a little bit more bounteous in terms of their greenness, more very lush.
I don't know that word.
And this hillock rises on the side with stand of big sticks, and this thing has come out of the hillock.
Fuck. Should we try to run past it instead of run away from it? Is that the vibe? Is that what Loop is saying? Go is like go forward, not... So maybe I'll try to... Can I try to at least convince Moog? I know everyone else is probably moving forward or whatever. Can I... Because I've already stopped Moog to hug, and I've comforted Moog. Can I convince Moog, Moog, go. Food, big Moog. Moog big. Moog big.
Don't tell you your own name, place the word me.
I don't have you or me. I didn't take either of those words. Wally go. Moog go. Moog big. Moog shiny. Moog, Wally go.
Moog, go. Wally go.
I'll hold your hand and we'll run together. Real romantic style. Hold hands and run together towards our destination, past whatever this scary thing, Thwomp and Mario, I assume. This is if we just get past this, it'll be fine. All we have to do is run away. We'll run away together.
We'll run away past the scary monster.
All right, we're holding each other's hands and going as fast as we can.
Both of you, as you're going as fast as you can, roll 1d6 to test your resistance.
Oh, shit. I only rolled a 4.
I rolled a 5.
As the two of you are running down this hill, move your balance as Wally trips over a rock.
Yeah, it sounds like
begin
classic Wally.
To roll down this hill.
Yeah. He's smart, but he's not clumsy. And I'm going to say, did I do that? But I'm just going to grunt it. I'm not going to say the words, of course, because I don't know those words. But in the most Urkel voice possible, ugh, and fall down. Do I take any damage or anything, or am I just falling down?
You've managed to get ahead of Cthulu.
Okay, I'm just dirty. I took the low road, that's all.
And your unbridled momentum propelled you forward down this hill. Whereas Moog, you're seconds behind him.
I'm chasing a cheese down a hill. I could fall down fast and win good cheese. I'm here for that shit. It's a great contest.
So two of you break off and go down this hill. The other three of you break right from your vantage point and go towards this big thing. Toke, Q, and Ung, you can approach this thing. It doesn't seem particularly threatening in terms of its posture. It's enormous, don't get me wrong. It is 3 times your height.
Big? 3 bigs, right?
Big. That's perfect, though. That means that punching him in the dick will be like aiming for his nose.
No,
Inspiring. Inspiring.
That doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Big Smelly could be.
I'm going to go looking for some genitalia. Classic Hugh.
Regarding you with, definitely there's a sparkle of intellect in its eyes that matches your own, if nothing else.
Don't punch it in the nuts, bro.
The three of you were able to approach within, you can move and hit it, range at this point. I'm taking suggestions. This thing it's eyeing you. Got big old flat teeth, and it's got a bunch of flowers and plants growing out of the top of its head. The top of its head is green. It's green with moss, actually.
Me approach.
Looking down at you as you approach, his big old face, no neck. It's very rotund body, kind of skinny arms for its size, short stubby legs, mostly torso, and no neck to its wide face, a blue to gray modeling, and then the gray mottled top of its head is covered in moss with flowers growing at the top.
What I love about this is it would be confusing in any RPG, but because we're cavemen, it's even more confusing. I don't know shit.
Accurate scripture, brother.
I don't know what that is. I have 8 words and none of them describe this thing. I don't know what that is.
So yeah, you go up to this thing. What do you want to do?
I want to say, meet you. You food?
It looks down at you and it says, you don't look like the locals. You can't understand any of this.
I turn around to my colleagues and say, no food.
You want food?
Yeah, me food?
You're made of meat.
Me you. Food shiny.
Okay, so you got the same linguistic abilities as the rest of the cool. Great.
I point back and say, smelly. Tap my chest. Shiny.
Creature
Lightning cave.
reaches up, plucks a flower from the top of its head, and hands it very daintily in enormous fingers to Hugh and says, here, take this. And then get the fuck out of here, kid.
All I know is that it's
handing you a flower.
Is it pretty?
The most gorgeous flower you've ever set your eyes on.
I would like to look at it wide-eyed and look up at this creature with what is obvious adornment and amazement, and then begin to postulate myself at its giant.
It holds up its hands, and it reaches under you with strength, picks you back up, dusts you off, turns you around, and gives you a light little shove and says, fuck out of here. You're weird.
This rejection hurts me. I step on its toe. Say, me shiny, you smelly. And I eat the flower.
Roll of resistance, 1d6.
I rolled a 3.
You experience an immediate onset of everything getting a little fuzzy, colors seeming to appear out of nowhere. It feels good for a moment until glancing around. You look back to the north where you came from, and you can see that thing that sent you on this quest, in essence. The big, big thing looming against the sky. Creature K's harsh, angular features stretch out into the sky. Big, big K.
It burned and through you, I think.
I will scream in an octave that may not have been audibly heard by our species yet in this state of our evolution and development.
We're going like hair metal vocals. Just going high note.
I am the first Mariah Carey this moment.
Oh, hell yeah.
Big green thing looks at Ung Tok and says, take your friend and go.
Okay, I grab you and start dragging.
Like I say, I think all you get is go. So if this thing's big and scary,
Go.
blah, 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 blah,
I
go.
scared of things. I don't do a lot of
Persuading?
encouragement.
Loop, 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 loop. Point to the weird thing and say, thing, or a thing, just point at that and make noise. In distress.
Sure.
And I also point, ugh! I'm the chorus for Moog. Ugh!
Luke nods. She goes, big, big thing.
Thing?
You're the only one who really taken action. You came to the big, big green thing, and before you get dragged away, is there anything you'd like to do to the big thing?
No, I said I went with everyone. Praise go. Go.
Keep
Back
running.
to the
So yeah, the three of you depart from this little side hillock, the big, big sticks, and the big, big stick thing. It doesn't really look sticky, but that's the best you got. It's got a green head. It falls into the herbalism field somewhat. The big, big thing lets the three of you leave. It doesn't pursue you. It does look down at the rest of the assembled folk once you're all together again. It just keeps looking down. It looks kind of grumpy, actually. But not like aggressive, just grumpy.
Can I roll romance with it to flirt with it while we walk away? That way it's not mad at it. Oh, I rolled bad. I rolled a 3. So I'm not romancing on the way out, but I tried.
Yeah, you make kissy faces at it, and it does not appear to react whatsoever.
I'm not its type.
You're all together again after this brief foray. Hugh is a little out of it after eating flour, to the point where, he's screaming, does not seem to want to face back the game at all.
I mean, I tripped mushrooms with this guy. I don't think we have an understanding of drugs, but I have this herbalism skill now, so maybe I'll roll that to see if I understand what's going on. I rolled a 6. So do I at least understand it's because of the flower?
Pretty obvious that the big, big green thing plucked a flower from the top of its head, handed it to Hugh. There's a little bit of religious prostration and adoration. That the thing refused. He ate the flower, and now he's screaming.
Okay, so I kind of understand it, but I don't really have the words to comfort. I want to try to comfort him, but I don't really have the words to do that. I'll just say all the words I know as calmly as possible, and I know they're not even calming words. I'm like, bang. But I'm trying to say everything as calmly as possible. I'm just trying to bring him back to reality as best I can after also having tripped recently.
Yeah, he peeks on your feet.
I'll hold his hand, like I was holding Moog's hand earlier. I'll hold his hand now and be like, I'll make sure you come with us and everything's cool.
Are you cupping the fingers or lacing fingers? This doesn't matter.
I think it's more of like a cupping hand. Like I'm not holding his fingers. I'm not but I'm we're holding hands, not holding fingers. It's not like a trap. It's more of like I'm comforting you. I'm holding your hand, not your finger. It's not a finger trap. I'm just helping. I'm making sure he's going forward with us, and that's all.
I'm not going back.
Luke said, go, very caves to stomp away with purpose through. This path looks like it is trodden by a great many, to the point where it is instead of grass, bare dirt, trampled over who knows how many years to form a path.
Like if that's a path, it means things have traveled this way multiple times. It's like our paths in the snow. Is that the vibe?
Yeah.
Which means it must lead to food or water or something else useful. I'm a learned caveman, so I'm probably doing way too much deduction. I'll roll my hunt skill or something to do something actually for this. I rolled a 6. Good rolls tonight.
The path is worn down to about 4 people width across.
So something, either a lot of something or something bigger than us.
Probably a little bit of both from tracks. You can see the tracks of feet that look similar to yours, but also ones that don't, that are probably about half your size. They look more like talon printing.
I mean, as a hunter, that says danger, but as a guy who likes food and sleeping, that says food. So I'm just going to say food. to my guy. I'm gonna point at the tracks and say food. I'm
tracks,
gonna even like reach down and touch them and like look like I'm gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna like get all down and like touch them and rub around in the dirt and be like and look back at the group and be like I'm gonna pretend I'm really smart because I'm the learned caveman. Even though I'm still super stupid, I'm gonna pretend I'm as smart as fuck and just say I'm gonna look nod at everyone like I know something they don't know and be like. Food.
You do notice with your exceptional hunting that the feet that look like yours are traveling up and down this path. The feet that don't look like yours are crisscrossing, almost perpendicular.
Ambush.
That's weird. Yeah. I'll say smelly food because I'm suspicious, but still food. And as a caveman who's only concerned with sleeping and eating, I think I'm still encouraged to go towards this. I want to try as much exotic food before I die as I can. So I'm like, we should try this. This could be a food I've never had before. Smelly food, big food, bang food.
Luke pipes up and says, go thing, food.
And I'll just lean forward like, Loop says food, I say food.
She says,
food,
go
food.
Thing. He holds up her hands, snarls.
And I'll say, smelly?
She goes, smunga.
I say, big?
She holds up her hand and then puts it at about 2.5 feet above the ground. She says, go thing.
I look at my boys and like shrug, like we can take a short thing. Even though I know this is probably totally like stupid as fuck because I'm a caveman and it's probably something that's going to kill all of us. In my mind as a caveman, I'm like, we can take a short thing because I'm very proud. I think we can take a short thing, guys. Come on. I'll put Toke in front. And then whoever's stupidest behind that, I'll be in the back. I want to eat every day. I don't know if you guys want to eat every day, but I do.
Eat food every day.
Food. I'll just start chanting food.
Go, food.
Food. I'm just saying let's make a slight detour to the food store.
You are, with your exemplary hunt roll, you are able to follow the tracks. They go in either direction, crisscrossing, overlapping. This is a high traffic area for whatever these little go-go things are. If you'd like, they diverge from the path. You have to go off the path to either the left or the right.
I'll roll a hunt again, and if that doesn't work, I'll look at who to help me or someone else to help me for hunt if someone else has hunt. I rolled a 5, though, so maybe I can still help us out at this point.
That is still a success. There is a greater concentration towards the left as you notice that it leads down towards a river.
And Loop is still with us?
Yes.
I'll point the direction and say, go food?
I shriek.
You're the leader. You've got a good idea and to execute.
Yeah, but who shrieked? So that's before I've looked at who was a leader. I think I agree that I'm probably a leader right now because I'm doing things. But in the past, since I've seen who is a leader and he's now shrieking, I want to dissect why who is shrieking. I'm gonna shake who and say, food, sleep.
I barf on his shoes.
Big shiny bang. I've done drugs before. I had mushrooms last game, so I'm gonna assume like you're just fucked up. So right now I can't trust you. I'm gonna turn to Moog and I'll say, go food.
Go food. Go bang.
I'll even lead the way because who is so fucked up and Moog has encouraged me. I'll charge towards that shit.
You are going downhill towards the river when you do spot 4 of these little go-go things covered
4
in scales. They're about 2.5 feet tall.
Sorry guys, this is a bad idea. I apologize.
Got pretty long tails to be adept at running. They seem adept at running.
Okay, can I try to romance them? Oh, no, I can't. I rolled a 2, so that will not work.
Yeah, you make faces at them. They
don't like that. It does not work. Yeah, I rolled 2. I know how 2s work. Yeah, I fucked that one up. I feel like Moog is maybe more romantic than me, and I might look directly at Moog and be like, "Help me, Moog! Convince these guys we don't suck. I don't want to fight everybody. Show them your cock, dude. Come on, whatever it takes."
Moo, bang, go, scrack.
Sex talk. I like it. Kinky.
I like to grab a rock, throw it at one of these.
One of the go-go things.
One of the go-go things. I rolled a 1.
You throw the rock backward somehow. Like you're lined up and it's loose from your hand.
I mean, I don't want to like ruin a game as it's so backwards that it hits me. Am I injured?
I look confidently in front of me, looking for where the rock lands.
Yeah, no, you are so distracted by this that your next turn you've forgotten how to attack. You are still looking for this rock that you are sure has gone forward.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Like a dog that lost the ball when you pretend to throw the ball forward.
Basically, yeah.
Where'd the ball go?
Yeah, you did a where did the ball go on yourself?
What the ball doing?
I'm not good at hitting. I'm good at like knowing stuff, and I'm barely good at that.
hitting.
Put Toke in front. Let that guy fucking take all the damage. That's his job.
Yeah, Toke, you want to run up on a go-go thing and give it a smash with the lightning stick?
Lightning bang stick.
Fuck him up, fam.
Say 3 damage.
looks incredibly dazed. Blood starts to leak from his mouth. It shrieks. The others start to shriek in sympathy and aggression. They're bigger than turkeys, but not by much.
I will shriek.
Roll intimidate.
I could not have asked for a better time to hit a 6.
Your blood-curdling, drunken howling truly does make this thing hunch down, cower in place. Go bang. Rock.
I'll go back. I rolled a 5. I want to hit it with a rock that I am holding rather than one that I am throwing.
The X-Force holding rock is a well-known technical.
Boom, smash.
You bring it down upon the one's head. It collapses, clearly stricken by that terminal malady, sleep water.
Water.
I only know sleep in that water, so I still don't get this concept. But I don't like the color.
Wally, you're up, in fact.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Ung just brought one of these down with the rock.
But there are more around us, is what I'm gauging.
There are 3 more, yes.
Oh, fuck. Well, I should help. Fuck. But I'm also thinking I'm going to be bad at this. My attack is 5. I rolled a 4.
Miss narrowly.
That's my guy.
It is agile. The go-go things are still incredibly cowed by blood-curdling howl. And so they do not move and they do not act.
Can I yell one time really loud? Just like, I know it's probably going to... They're not going to care. It's not very intimidating. I don't have an intimidate, so I can't roll that. But I do want to yell one time, even though no one cares. Because I'm a loud asshole. So I'm just going to be like, Bleh! At least try to like create a wall of noise for my fellow cave. Look at me. Bleh! I'll take the damage if I have to.
Well, they are all still petrified from earlier howl. So
Thank God. Thank God.
They don't move. Brings us back to top of our key was Toke. Roll to bang.
5.
5 bang. Describe the light stick technique on display.
This is a very thick branch that he has found that he loves. He's been trying to bed sharp rocks into its success. It brings it in for one final giant swing and catches it just right with a big whack.
Catch one of the other 3. The one has been brought down by Ung already. With a mighty swing, this one is knocked out. It collapses.
Go, Tote, go! I'm gonna be barred as fuck on this. Go, Tote, go!
Mook, you were next to go, but you have forgotten how to attack this.
Uh-oh.
Looks out over the thing, looking for the rock that Moog realizes he must have thrown the rock across the horizon and begins to look for a new rock.
Yeah, you're able to unearth a nice jagged rock, jagged in every dimension. Spiky.
I know what I shall do on my next.
Hell yeah. Hugh.
Am I still in the grips of the fear?
You are still in the grips of drugs, yes. Whether you're in the grips of the fear is up to you.
I'm going to take the risk and look back behind us.
Kay still stretches toward the firmament, all the way Lightning Snow Island. It does not appear to notice you whatsoever. You are...
Yeah, I'm ready. I'll scream and charge forward with reckless abandon. Coincidentally bang on my way through.
The balls on this guy.
I rolled a 4.
They're like jellyfish, right?
At this point, they're probably flopping up toward my breasts and then back around to the small of my back.
A 4 is not enough to get any useful damage on this thing. So you're flapping your limbs around as you run from Kay so far away.
That's okay. We knew what to expect.
So 2 of these things are left standing.
Ungo bang.
Ungo bang.
2.
Yeah, no, that's wide as hell.
Smelly bang. Smelly bang.
I'm going to do the slamming the rock down on the empty ground maneuver.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You bet it in the mud. It retracts, stick slorp.
Slorp?
Oh, that's warp.
Hell of a slorp.
It's at this point that Luke charges forward and lets our rock her own strike towards one of the go-go things.
Finally, a Deus Ex Machina. Luke's been sitting out this whole fight. Luke could throw a rock. I'm fucking us, Luke.
She does throw a rock. It's contact with one of them. It looks worse for wear.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have to attack. I'll fight a weakened guy. I only rolled a 3, though, so...
That's a whiff.
Yeah, so that's kind of why I'm avoiding confrontation. So, yeah. But I tried, and you guys saw me try, and somebody come help me. It's where I'm at.
These go-go things themselves heavily outnumbered. At this point, they turn tail and run away. They are running down the river.
If they did that after my whiff, I'll just yell, "Go, Smelly, go!" Like I did it. Even though it wasn't me at all, I'll definitely try to take all the credit possible.
Look at me, look at me.
Yeah, look at me. I'm your captain now.
One of them rolled a 5 to run away, and rolled a 6 away. So yeah, these things, they absolutely fucking book it.
Yeah, I flex real hard. I like
You
try
can
to.
see why they're called go-go thing, because they run.
I'm definitely probably the least buff caveman among us, but I like try to like flex my tiny muscles as much as possible right now. I pretend this is all me. I'm a total asshole.
We've got 2 go-go things to meet now.
I have fire and cook. I'll do fire first. I only rolled a 3, so my fire might suck.
Luke kicks it out and says, "Go Berry Cave, go-go thing." Arr.
Oh, and I rolled a 1 on cook, so I'll just say, yeah. I will pretend this stuff's too hard to cook and be like, food's smelly. And like, yeah, I'll be like, no, I'll pretend like this is, like, we don't even, this is like below us. But also, everyone in my tribe has walked away from food before, even though the food was fine. So I think I can do it now, and that's not even a thing. Because they walked away from crab meat and food in our cave, and so I think if I walk from this, it's not a big deal.
Well, there's still these 2 corpses here. What y'all want to do with them?
Smoke them if you got them.
Smelly food. I'll keep protesting, no matter what guys try to do. Smelly.
Food?
Smelly food. Smelly. I will say fire. Fire food.
They have sharp bits.
Without fire, smelly.
They have sharp bits on their hands, which have claws, and many, many sharp teeth.
If you guys want to
Okay.
take teeth or claws, I won't object. I just won't let you eat the food unless we cook it.
Fire.
Fire? Fire.
Luke says,
Oh, fire.
Fyra, Berry Cave. She picks up one of these things, rolling her eyes, slings it across her shoulder.
I will look at her and say, big shiny. In like the most flirtatious way possible, and I'll roll romance to try to flirt. I rolled a 5.
She says, Shingle.
A lightning, a big bang, sleep.
She cannot express whether or not she takes your meaning, but there is a sway to her hip. Begins to go back up the hill, carrying the thing back to the road.
I look back at all my buddies in my tribe and I say, smelly fire food.
So, you want to grab the sharp bits out of his mouth and off its hands?
Yeah, if anything, I'm only grabbing meat, so if you want something that's not meat, that's up to you.
Yes, sharps. I want to dismantle the feet and claws to get sharp bits.
It's easy enough to wrench the thing's feet and hands off, so you've got claws on claws.
I will.
Yeah, or its head, which has many sharp things.
Fed the shark
Plus,
to
tasty
my-
eyeballs and tasty cheek meat.
I tried to rock. I tried to fed sharp to my stick.
Like that guy from Walking Dead that had the bat with nails in it? Is that what you're doing? Like a tooth bat?
I'm pretty sure he's doing an Aztec thing.
You
I
can-
have build powers. I have build skill.
I do
Look at
not
you.
like that, so.
Build. I rolled it.
Oong with the build skill.
You have no conception of how this worked whatsoever. You're looking between Toke's lightning stick, the head of this go-go thing, and a rock, and it's like watching a dog try to do calculus. And after about 5 to 10 minutes of contemplating, you get a minor headache. As a matter of fact, you're actually kind of annoyed at the end of this.
Like any good idea. Yeah.
You've forgotten all your knowledge of building at this moment. You could build other things, but for some reason making this work with this like thing that you don't even know why like attacking it. You don't know what food is, you can't make this work.
Yeah.
Everyone has food, right? And if not, can I help facilitate it somehow?
So yeah, you've still got the remainder of this other one. Loop is waiting for you at the top of this valley.
I have very few motivations. One of my main motivations is everybody eats.
I don't think anybody's really motivated by eating this without it cooked first. You can't even begin to cook it because you're not getting fire going, as the surrounding area alongside this river is muddy. Wally just cannot piece together why it's not working.
I'm from Snow Lightning place. I knew how things worked in Snow Lightning. I don't know how this shit works. This shit's crazy to me. This is a whole new world. I just want everyone to like eat, sleep, and do as little extraneous activity as possible.
Luke calls down and says, "Go, Berry Cave, Fyra, food, sleep."
I know most of those words. I will say go, minimum. Because I like, those berries were very good. So if everyone's still with us, I would say go. Go.
Very.
Go, shiny food.
You go back up the hill, but Luke's got the other go-go thing. She leads you down this path. Roll on my sea counter. We'll see what happens. Your trip is blessed and free of any other zoological versions. The tracks this path are decided feet that look yours. You walk for several hours. This land is gorgeous. Rises up and down. There's flowing water. There's an abundance of greenery. There are more of these strange areas that are enclosed by squares of rocks that look particularly rich, although very, very overgrown. And after about 5 hours of walking down these paths, crossing little streams, some very, very big rocks come into that act as boundary. And at the base of one of these great rocks stretches in the sky, as you turn a corner, you see dozens of people. There's several cook fires. There are people who look clearly related, and there are piles upon piles upon piles of berries.
Thumbs up.
Go food, go. If Loop already seems friendly to these people and there are berries over there, I'm to encourage everyone to go food, go. That's like a tasty treat over there. Let's all go have some strawberry Pop-Tarts or whatever. Fuck it up, fam.
Close people who, there is some wariness and hostility, but given you are with someone who looks like them, it is incredibly mitigated. One of them, an older man, says, you, berry plant? Berry cave?
I'm gonna look to our linguist because I don't know any of those words. I'll look to our words guy and be like, maybe this guy knows what you're saying. None of those words make any sense to me, but I hope.
The tribe looks over the rest of you and says, berry cave?
Berry cave? I'm just repeating the words. I don't know the fucking.
Big food?
He gestures about with open arms to the people, the piles upon piles of berries, lots of berries.
I'm gonna go ham.
There are many piles, probably 1,000 berries.
I'm gonna eat berries until somebody stops me. Probably. I'm gonna eat berries until I'm sick. I'm just gonna go ham on berries right now. Food, sleep. Those are my two things, and I'm not tired yet, so.
You go and berry out. You recognize a drawing on the face of Big Rock.
Oh shit.
It is clearly K.
I shriek.
I assume that will distract me from my berry eating to look over towards my distressed friend.
Upon this shriek, yes, you're distracted from berry eating. The rest of you also notice this cave painting alongside this rock piece. It's clearly done in berry juice. Like many berries crushed over time to make a paste. K is one of 4 figures that are painted along this wall. They all look very similar to K.
Can I use my draw skill and the fact that I've got stuff in my mouth because I've been drinking whatever I've been drinking here? Oh, I rolled shittily. I was gonna try and like spit on the wall and but instead I just barf everywhere. I was gonna try and make a berry picture, but instead I made a berry barf.
So yeah, Hugh, you've shrieked his paintings. What about the rest? Moog, Ung, and Toke.
I'm going to ponder the images and eat a mushroom because I'm enjoying this art.
You pop a mushroom in about 30 minutes. Toke's going to be off his space.
Awesome.
Wally, Ung, Toke, and Hugh, Lightning Snow.
Lightning Snow!
The tribesman who approached you is turning his head back and forth like this, kind of like, a dog does when it's trying to, understand logic. Then goes, Lightning Snow? Berry? He's gesturing to his own people when he says berry. He's gesturing to you when he says lightning snow.
I only know 2 of those words. So.
Moog,
Lightning snow.
Hugh, Toke, Walk, Lightning.
I'll nod lightning. Lightning Snow. I know those words. Lightning Snow. Yeah. Back you up.
Borg, berry, loop, berry. Berry cave.
Berry Cave.
Nods.
Loop Berry Cave. Moog, Lightning Snow.
Lightning snow.
I look at Moog and say, food? Shiny? Go?
I point to the berries, the pile of berries, and say food.
I nod. I nod vigorously and say, big food, shiny food.
Borg, the tribe says, lightning snow go, berry cave?
I'll grunt along. I'll back you up.
Grunts.
Probably the most powerful grunt of all.
Yes, would you like to do a grunt?
Yes, I would like to grunt grunts.
Grunts.
It's 2d6, right?
Yes.
Fancy.
I rolled a pair of 4s.
Oh no.
You let out this mystical grunt, and suddenly you are not yourself anymore.
Uh-oh.
You are also someone else at the same time. You see the inside of the berry cave through the eyes of who you are now, who is a wizened old woman, or wizened is how that works, a wizened old woman named Hruma. She's inside the berry cave right now.
Okay, so is this like memories, or am I a caveman on the shoulder, or what?
It's kind of like a Being John Malkovich situation.
Malkovich.
The other thing that you know at the moment is that Hruma is also you at the same time right now. So the same thing is happening to both of you.
That's terrible. Do I know any words now that I am also someone else?
Yes.
Call.
Oh yeah.
You know the names of all 3 of K.E.'s siblings. Geen, Keen, and Fu. You know that Hruma was thinking about K.E. the moment you began grunting. You see through Hruma's eyes as she rises to her feet and shuffles out of the cave. You can see you looking back at yourself, through her eyes as you look at her. It's a little nauseating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
I feel dizzy thinking about it. So
I have no idea what I want to do. I think I'll just sit there and pointedly not look at myself looking at myself.
Watching.
The crone looks up and she says, K.E. Lightning Snow?
Hey, lightning snow.
She lets out a monumental sigh. She says, big smelly.
Big smelly.
She runs a hand through her wild mess of gray hair. She says, Lightning Snow, heart friend. She nods, and Borg, the tribes, goes quiet at this, as do the rest. They're all intently listening to these changes after these words are said. You can see this wizened woman shuffle off back in the cave. You can see through her eyes. She goes deep in the cave, and upon a makeshift altar of sorts rests a rock that is about as large as 2 fists put together.
big shiny.
It is smooth and shiny and is the color of sleep water. You can see through your connection the old woman's hands go to clasp this big shiny rock. When they do clasp, you are suddenly not able to see into her mind any longer.
Ah, interesting. Lacks the introspection to fully appreciate any of this.
She shuffles out sometime later. A few minutes pass. And she's holding aloft the big shiny rock. She offers it to all of you. She says, Harp friend, go lightning snow. She holds out the rock to whoever will accept it.
I take the rock.
When you take the rock, all of you can see a spectral figure flash above it for just a moment. It's 4-legged, teal, but other than that, you can't see many concrete details about it.
How long does the apparition last?
Just a moment. Several cave folk begin themselves, and they bring to Hruma a vast array of berry dyes, with which she dabs her fingers and begins to anoint all of you in a complementary way to what is already on your skin, the sigils of lightning and snow. So she makes you all smell like berries.
And mimic the markings that we had with feathers and rocks and stuff in the previous. Okay.
Yeah, so she's adding symbols on your face, on your arms, on your chests. When she's finished, she claps her hand and says, "Big food."
I mean, I feel like that's about us. So I'm like, are we food? I don't want to draw attention to it. It's like as nonchalant as possible. Smelly?
When she claps her hand and says, "Big," the berry cave, they begin to fire up cook pots, bring out the catches of the day. Luke throws down the go-go thing that tribesfolk tend to, butchering for its meat, to begin to cook up a massive feast. Big feast.
That's my guy. My guy loves food and naps.
This is probably more you've seen in one place being eaten once.
Oh, then I'm going to be totally distracted by that. No matter what's going on, I'll be totally focused on the amount of food. Wild. I'm of no help right now, for sure.
You're offered food, water that is the same color as the berries and smells just as sweet.
I'm getting drunk and I'm eating a ton of food. That's definitely my character. I'm eating everything. I'm drinking everything. I don't care what it is.
Your naivete, at least, is proven its worth now because they don't seem to hold you back from eating any food you want or as much as you want or drinking this berry water.
I'm getting as full as
you
possible.
Get drunk off of it very quickly.
No doubt.
No alcohol tolerance.
I usually don't have that much food, much less that much alcohol. Yes, probably more alcohol than I've ever had in my life. Wally Eagle is fucked up. You guys might be like being cautious, but Wally Eagle is not being cautious. Wally Eagle is like 3 cheeks to the wind, getting fucked up right now.
I mean, I'm going hard on that shit, yeah. I'm crossfading right now. It's,
Tote. I'll cheer you on, Tote. You get fucked up with me, I'll cheer.
Fuck
yeah,
no,
you're definitely double plus fucked up. As your mushrooms kick in, Toad, you notice a glimmering aura around the shiny rock that Ruma proffered to you.
I look at it and hold it, and I'm just staring into it.
It is slightly warm to the touch, and when you touch it, hold it, feels safe.
Ooh, then I hold it to my chest.
You can almost hear it, almost feel it pulse time with heartbeat. There is safety, there's warmth, dare I say, there's even love pouring from it.
Then I am cradling that like my lifeline.
The more time you spend with it, none of its previous qualities, but you do also feel sadness coming from it.
It's an odd feeling for an arm, but I'm here for it. I'm here for the orb. It was here for me. I should be here from the orb.
I'm distracted by the rock. I want the apparition to come back.
In between Toke hugging it and close, you're able to wrest from him without, much difficulty. But try as you might, that apparition is not returning. However, you do feel the same feeling of warmth and safety and love emanating.
That's why I wanted to come back.
Ung, Moog, Big Feast, Shiny Rock.
Big feast.
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 Yeah, you have guided to what's edible versus not, but you get an idea quickly that the things that are juicy and smell good that are being cooked over the fire are good to eat, and that the berry water offered is very, very sweet and makes you feel euphoric and less inhibited, more social, but a little dizzy.
I assume this is normal with food.
Yeah,
because I don't understand it.
Lots of food makes you dizzy.
Yeah, the dizzy water is not really familiar, but nothing bad happens as a result of drinking, except for a little bit of a loss in course.
Yeah.
Are there any other activities that I would like to partake in as this feast goes on?
I mean, only because I'm kind of buzzed, I want to try one more romance. And I rolled a 6.
Who do you want to romance? A random cave person?
No, one of my boys. I want to romance. Let's romance Ung. I just want to propose that we cuddle together for warmth.
Well, that's you've been romanced with a 6, but you have autonomy for yourself, so you get to choose whether a 6 ends in cuddles romance you or not.
I'm not trying to fuck. I'm just trying to get warm.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, let's sleep together.
Yeah, huddling together for warmth is very caveman to do.
I'll even whistle for C-3PO. Woo-wah-wah-woo-wah-wow.
That is the freewheeling polyamorous tradition that was established in the last caveman game.
Cavemen be fucking. There might be some light mouth stuff, but mostly we're just cuddling.
Anybody else want to try romance, talking to the berry people?
Absolutely. Let's try and talk to Luke.
Luke. That trollop.
How dare you?
New word learned.
Trollop's not on our list yet. We don't know that word.
Yeah, Loop is quite open to talking as much as possible. She says, Moog, big food?
Language barrier.
Food. Good. Loop Berry Cave. Loop, Moog, go bang.
Roll for romance.
I support this.
You won.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, you've forgotten everything about romance decorum.
Can I see him hit on her and also try romance at the same time? I only rolled a 4, but...
You're cuddling up with all
Not successful, but more successful. I'm but...
You're already cuddling with...
But but that's what I'm trying to invite her to our cuddle puddle, but I only rolled a 4, so I'm not gonna, it's not a 5 or a 6. But I'll
so
be
funny.
it'll definitely be more appealing than the last flirt.
I have failed every single test that we've had in this game so far.
That's hilarious.
So Luke looks you over after your clumsy attempt at courtship, and then she shrugs and says, go bang.
Whoa!
Find
Shoot
a
your shot.
and have a tumble with a voluptuous cave woman, the Berry Clan. You're quite asleep after that.
Classic Eiffel Tower situation, right? Is that the vibe?
I mean, there's all sorts of libidinous berry cave
Various
people
configurations, Lego bricks to other Lego bricks, if you will.
Pretty much. Moog, you are cold out after that. You know how it goes. Bang, bang, stick, smelly.
Big sleep. Big smelly sleep.
Man, I just want to crazy high and just feel the air.
Classic.
Yeah, there's a wholesome charged air. It's actually quite unknown.
This air is different than your air from back home.
Is there any electricity here?
There's definitely a charge here, for sure.
Oh, neat. I wanna feel that charge. I wanna ride that charge.
Yeah, you feel it flow through you. It's definitely connecting you to all of your fellows, whether it's the Lightning Stick Clan or the Berry Clan or the Shiny Rock.
I'm resentful of the good vibes. Cuddle the rock.
You cuddle the rock. It provides with that feeling of love, comfort, affection, but also profound sadness.
Yeah, I saw some shit today.
So does everybody toddle off to sleep in one way or another? Yeah, so sleep arrives heavily for all of you. But soon after you begin to have sleep goes, all of you, you know what that is, dreams. Except you all awaken in a field of grass. You're all conscious of one another.
So we look around, we see each other during our smelly sleep, our weird dream.
There's stars glittering overhead, countless number. You're in a varied field that seems to stretch in every direction. The grass whispers in twilight as soft breeze rustles it. Q,
Me, Tiny.
You are the first to see the apparition once again, except it does not disappear this time after a moment seeing it like an after image. No, it is in fact moving towards all of you.
I'm happy and approach, and I'm shouting, Mihu, Mihu.
This creature on 4 legs, it is a distinctly Vulpine look to it, despite the fact that it is teal and it is glowing slightly.
Glowing slightly.
It looks at you and says, "Oh, child, scion of a world grown cold, I've seen your fear and your courage alike, your struggle to survive in this world. You were born long after our memory faded."
I wave off all these words and then pat my chest and say, Mihu.
The creature says, "You are free of the law of silence. You can speak as I do." And you find that you can.
Whoa.
This is amazing. And thank you, Mihu.
The creature looks over all of you and says, "You can all speak as I do."
Whoa.
Oh, what? This is, how?
Do we have a sudden awareness of curse words?
You have a sudden awareness of all sorts of language and ideas.
Mother,
Is
father.
appropriate.
The creature shoots you a disapproving stare like your mother would if she caught you swearing so casually.
Well, I understand that, but I mean, fuck.
Right?
I say smelly. It's very confusing
Man,
to me.
just like surfing across time. You dig?
I
don't
just
like
say
it.
smelly.
The creature looks to Toke and says, "You're far closer to it than you realize."
Right on.
Smelly!
My brain feels stretchy. You stretch out tendon preparation, make tying.
I understand
I know
every
it's
word of what you just said, and I still say smelly.
Well, it is smelly.
Smelly.
This experience is going to cause me to quietly weep with deep sorrow.
The creature pats you, puts its head against your leg, and says, "I know. I'm sorry. Please, all of you, I must ask that at first. Know that I am so, so sorry."
I know what Salisbury steak is now, but I'll never get one.
What the? How did we end up like this?
I have brought you here with the last of my strength. Once, my siblings and I, we were the guardian protectors of the born for dreams mortals. That was so long ago, you cannot remember now. Did you
Sleep?
not walk? Yeah, I can see past the walk. You are suddenly in a place of flatness, miniature caves, and you know that you are along a street, and these are houses. He says, "This was once the nexus of civilization on this part of the world, where 3 nations joined together, 2 continents. Now it is nothing."
Big Bang?
Wow.
I say, with the trying to reduce this to as little language as possible. Big Bang?
There was, of sorts, memory only goes so long, and eventually those who came before you long, long ago, they forgot.
Smelly sleep.
They forgot about the land of Omen and what dwelled there, and what became discontent with its prison to waltz into reality. It holds up one of its 4 paws to count. K, Geen, Keen, and Fu. Puts his paw back down. They came, and everything that was no longer. Language dangerous. Thinking became dangerous. You are all aware of the fact that none of you are stupid. You have been bound.
I still say shiny, smelly lightning, even though I know more words. That's what knowledge is to me. Shiny, smelly lightning.
I feel so.
The creature hangs its head and says, "I know. I would be too. I have been. Even my siblings and I, as we dream ourselves quiet oblivion. We are angry for what we were not able to prevent. We are sickened with ourselves because we were not able to protect you." It looks up at you and says, "I asked your forgiveness."
You did this to us?
"No, I would never."
Smelly sleep.
How do we kill the K?
It lets out a little chuckle, but it's a very sad one, and says, "Would that I knew that, sweet child, but I do not. I don't know if there's any way that could ever do that thing. But the best that I can give you is the symbol of my heart and my love for your kind."
It's not a drug flower, is it?
You see a spectral image of the shiny rock that Ramal offered to you. The figure says, "Long ago, this was a symbol of my favor to those who could call forth my brothers and I from the dream worlds where we live. Now it is but a relic of a time that before. The Berry people have been strong these many years because of it, but I fear you will need it more than they. For if K has risen above Quiffam Island, it says this, and you know immediately that it means Light Snow Island.
Oh,
Then you are all in."
well, that's wonderful.
Shiny, go big lightning, go go. I say in a voice as much like Power Rangers as I can. Yeah, my learned brain thinks reducing language to less words is smarter. So in the best way possible, I try to encourage everyone in my crew to be like Power Rangers vibe. Be a team. Go, go, big, shiny, big, go. Go, lightning, snow, big, lightning, snow. Bang, bang, food belly, big, smelly food. We have the power. We're obviously chosen one, whatever. I don't know what that means, but I feel special right now. And I try to encourage that feeling with as few words as possible.
The creature says, "Our time is growing shorter. Soon I fear I will pass into blissness where I cannot touch you any longer, except through the ruby."
Go,
It
go,
gestures
go,
with
go.
its muzzle, the big shiny rock. He says, "Take it. Know its warmth as my own.
And
And
what-
forgive me. I was not able to leave you behind more."
Which caveman has the rock currently?
It is floating in the air in spectral form.
I would encourage anyone else to grab that fucking rock. Go, big, shiny, go.
I'll grab the thing.
Go ahead, Hugh. I know you're my leader for a reason.
You pass your hand through it, and the figure says, "It is with you already. It is what the Barry call Park Friend. That is their name for my ruby. Take it and bear it north, and perhaps I may be able to give you some protection against the cataract."
So many new words.
The scene shifts. You are back in that grassy field. The creature lays down and says, "Come, lay with me. Let us all sleep and dream together before you return to the world, before you lose what my gift has granted for."
What? We only have it temporarily?
"I'm sorry, but when you awaken in the world, you subject to the law of silence once again."
God damn it.
It
Feel
hangs,
so used and abused.
it hangs its head and says, "I'm sorry."
It's at this point that I say the longest sentence I've probably ever said of words that I don't really have in my vocabulary. I don't know what I'm trying to express, but I am saying is knowing that I'm limited in words by the next morning because of the loud, obnoxious, learned caveman I am. I just like start saying words out loud, words I never knew before. I'm just like verisimilitude. All of a sudden I'm just like saying words I didn't know the meaning to before. I'm just very proud to know all these words, and this is how you conjugate a verb. I'm being very obnoxious the next 4 hours. The spells is going on. I'm doing nothing but pissing off my allies.
With time growing shorter, does anyone have any questions they would like to say to this creature?
Thank you.
Yeah,
It,
thank you.
it looks down in shame and says, "No, thank you. You have always enough."
That guy was that gave me the head-grown drug flower. Was that
Oh,
God?
The creature chuckles and says, "No, the gods of the world left the world's people long ago. You were all born from one tear of the goddess of dawn. When she came to this world and saw the state it was in, she was moved with immense sadness, and she cried 5 tears that fell down in pools of the world."
That's
Wow.
really beautiful, and I'm going to remember that because that guy, I owe that guy a kicking.
That was a goo-boo.
I will say, goddess of dong.
Boo-boo?
Smelly.
Anything to say before you feel compelled to lay down in the grass?
Bye.
Au revoir.
You know French now, too? Fuck, if I didn't know we knew French.
Creature says, "Farewell. Know that you are loved. Know that you've all been loved since before you were born, and will be loved after you are gone."
Verisimilitude.
You all feel tired. You all curl next to near this creature, who begins to hum in a way that's organized. As you drift back in dreams of your own mind, you know for sure this is a song that you have known your entire life because it is at the heart of each and every one of you.
Whoa.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Moog is grateful for this knowledge. It's saddened that it will be difficult to retain this knowledge.
All those words? Damn, that was a lot of words for like a couple seconds to have all those words and then have them taken away. That's shitty.